What's up? You checking out the Frequent Flyer, and this is my quick review of the Force One FPV 007 FPV goggles. And these things are pretty nice. They're entry-level FPV goggles, 5.8 gigahertz. So we're not talking about Wi-Fi FPV. This is real 5.8 gigahertz. Awesome FPV, no delay or lag or anything in the reception and video feed. And these things are pretty comfortable. I saw these when I pulled them out the box and thought that they were heavy because of the way they look, but these are actually pretty light, so they don't weigh down on your face. When they're on your face, they're pretty comfortable. As you can see, it has a nice adequate amount of cushion here on it, and the hole there for your face is even wide enough to wear these with glasses. So you can wear glasses with these, which makes them awesome. I think that makes them appealing to many others, because a lot of these you can't wear them with your glasses, but these you can. And I haven't really experienced it fogging up. If you keep it on too long, I'm guessing it probably will. And it's been the winter months since I've been wearing these things, so it really haven't fogged up on me. And I think that that's awesome, that these things don't really fog up too much. And the way that they have the battery is proprietary. You probably can do a mod or something like that to get regular lipos on here, or maybe use an adapter. I think I have an adapter that would allow me to put regular lipos on here, but this is the included proprietary lipo battery here, and it's a 1600 milliamp hour 7.4 volt lipo battery, and it's rechargeable, of course, and it has this little button on here to show you the charge level of the battery. So that's pretty awesome. And it has a micro USB charging port there to charge the battery up. The battery lasts pretty long. I haven't run the battery out. I don't do a whole lot of FPV flying, but I have gotten in maybe 3 or 4 flights with this thing, and it's at this level, so it's hardly even moved. Just one notch is gone. So it was fully charged, so that's pretty awesome. You get nice flights out of it, and the reception is really nice, pretty decent range. I fly the whole strip that I fly on with it, with this right here, but you can swap this out and put a clover leaf on here for even clearer, farther reception. But this thing has been working pretty nice, and the strap here for the face, for the back of the head, is adjustable and all. So really comfortable. I like this a lot better than the FPV goggles that I was using before these, because they're a lot larger and they feel a little heavier. But these things are pretty nice, and they are actually deeper than the ones that I was used to using before. And so it's less of the cross eye effect. The other ones, I couldn't wear them too long without eventually getting a headache, because it seemed like the screen was just too close to my face. But these here, you can't really adjust how far the screen is away from you, but it is pretty far down in there. It's pretty deep, so it's pretty awesome for me. Works perfectly. And it does have buttons on the side here, so you can adjust things like the brightness level, hue, and sharpness, and all of that stuff. You can adjust the aspect ratio from 16:9 to 4.3 aspect ratio, so that's pretty awesome. And this thing is just a nice quality product, especially for beginners who just want to just get into the hobby. You don't really want to have to do too many things to it to get it work. This thing is very easy to operate. And this button here, this button on the front, you can barely see it, but there's a little black button here that you hold this button in, and it'll automatically search and lock in on to the FPV system that your the FPV feed that your craft is given, putting off. You just hold this down and it'll lock right in to that channel, and then you're off and you're flying. So this thing is pretty nice, and it comes with everything you need. It comes with some wet wipes and some dry wipes for the screen and all. And it comes with a USB charging cable, micro USB on one end, normal USB on the other end. So you can plug it to a computer or whatnot, or maybe a phone charger to get the battery charged up. And the instructions manual is very nice, very legible, clear print English, nice colorful illustrations. So pretty awesome. I definitely recommend this for first time flyers getting into FPV. These things are awesome. And I do have some footage. There's really no way for me to, they don't record the actual feed, so there's no way to really show you exactly what it looks like looking through these things, but I do have some video footage of me flying a little quadcopter around with these goggles on, navigating with the goggles. So let's go check that out. Okay, so I'm just locking in on FPV feed and all the goggles. This quad here is the Cherson CX-117 for those that are curious. And that car almost squashed it like a bug just now. So this should be familiar to most of my viewers though. This strip here, I've flown this strip a lot of times at night. So I'm just throwing my usual here. Hardly any cars over here in the parking lot. I always try to avoid as much people and property as possible when I'm flying, so that's why I usually fly FPV at night when the stores are closed. So you can see I did a roll there. On a little acro. It is a little windy out, as usual. As you can see the wind trying to toss me around there. For a dive there. I always turn there away because I usually turn away there because there's some power lines there. Sometimes I forget. Try to remember that though. Just cruising along. I could make it to the end of that strip. I have done it before. But for some reason I just decided to turn back. I think here I was trying to come in for a landing. It was very windy. A gust of wind started blowing away from me. So I think the quad is going to get blown back a little there. Yeah, I almost go down. So I kicked the throttle up and I was able to maintain. So that's pretty much it, as I'm coming in for a landing here. Quick demo of the FPV 007 goggles. Thanks for watching.